So we have some really knobby paws, combined with really chunky paw pads, makes for really animalistic paws. See,
I feel like it stops.
So we haven't got like fingers going on. We've got something more feral, which I kind of prefer.
Before we also as well go into anything, when making a fursuit, patterns, as I found out, are the most helpful thing in the whole entire world.
Especially with your bodysuits.
Especially with bodysuits, especially with everything. They are the most useful thing. Don't make the mistake that I did. Got a fursuit head. Let's cut out strips of fur and just glue it on. But its patterns are the most simplest. They're simple and they're the most helpful.
So the hands are fairly easy, because it only requires sewing. You don't require any foam or anything, unless you want to really pad them out because you've got, say, a massive fursuit. I think Red 13's hands were really padded, and I could hardly move in them. With these, I could pick up like pens, but not like Skittles. I tried Skittles, can't pick up a Skittle.
Still going on hands for a minute.
Paws.
Oh, you can do paw pads.
Right, paw pads. I cast mine in latex. I'm getting around to silicone. Some people have we have this big argument about latex allergies. I've not met someone yet who's had a reaction to my latex pads.
But people do have latex allergies.
Latex reactions, but you touch like balloons and things, and I don't think it's a problem personally. I really don't. But to make latex paw pads, you get some sort of sulfur-free wax. You obviously get like a flat surface, mould all your pads, make a wall so that when you pour your plaster in, it doesn't like over the wall. And honestly, just pour your plaster out and pour your latex in your moulds. That's about it. I think it's more cost-effective to make than to be sewing fleece pad. I can't imagine stopping and sewing every single pad and then sewing them back onto the glove.
Most toonie suits will go for the more cute, cuddly look. So you find toonie suits, you will find that their paw pads are made out of fleece or just some sort of soft fabric. I mean, I've seen some people just do it out of just normal pink kind of fabric.
Pink felt, and don't like draw them on or cut out a piece of felt, stick it on. That looks great. No, it doesn't look great.
No.
Take some time to, I don't know, shape them, stuff them, carve foam, and then lay felt over the top. Get creative with it. See how I love puppy paw. I love puppy paw pads. So see if you can get creative with that. Yeah.
Another thing, right? Claws. You have a bag of claws here.
A bag of claws.
I want to explain about claws.
No, do it.
I'll do it. Right, so, see, on here, not so much the colour, because, I mean, colour's the same with any other costume. You can have whatever the hell you want. The main difference between these ones is that these are quite plastic claws. I don't know if you mind passing these around.
No, as long as they're getting back.
Yeah.
They're not
so
exactly
you can see around if you wanted to pass these or just one of these around. Those are the plastic claws. Now, plastic claws are kind of hard to, unless you have the talent to make them, plastic claws are quite hard to make. So those ones in particular, those ones are bought from Monoyasha, aren't they? Laura?
Yeah, these are from monoyasha.com.
Yeah,
those are around to making mine, but to be fair, for $1 a claw, you can't go wrong.
I mean, plastic claws are so durable as well, and things like that. And I don't know what detail it's got on her. So you just got
female.
Yeah, that's it. This is the middle part. These claws that I've made for mine are milliput, which is this stuff here,
a 2-part epoxy clay.
You can buy them from most craft shops, things like that. They vary between 3 and 5 quid, I think.
Yeah, 3, 5, sometimes 7, but
yeah, but that's a bit more expensive places. I mean, those are not as durable as much, but they do the job. I mean, these will probably, within maybe a year, or maybe depending on what I'm bloody doing with the suit, will probably break.
Milliput's definitely stronger than Fimo or Sculpting or anything like that.
Yeah.
Milliput is like it's an epoxy. It's quite tough.
Yeah.
And if you're going to make clay claws, just because you haven't got, I don't know, the money or anything to get your resin claws, do it in epoxy, because if you sand that, you can paint it to like fancy colours. I know people like fancy colours.
Fancy colours. I mean, like saying you can buy like loads. Sorry, that was a bit. Right. So another.
Yeah, I've got picture references.
Oh, you've got pictures.
I've got a small tutorial type thing.
See,
there's a man. Right.
Right. So feet and paws.
Oh my god.
So in mine, let's not look at the bottom of those feet actually.
But
for the minute.
This is my really simple, quick, if it loads, please load. This is my really simple, I did this as an experiment, and it worked out better than carving every individual toe and then sticking it on, because obviously you've got a curve to your shoe, and if you carve like a toe shape, stick it on your shoe, the foam will just ping off at the front continuously, because hot glue does not like to stick to rubber at all.
No. As we found out today.
As we found out, it's not too friendly with rubber. So number one, we're extending the toe, but not by too much. I've had that problem with that foot there.
Which one? Yours?
These feet, I overextended the toes, so I had to bring them back in another inch because I kept flipping up on them.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that one when I made my first fursuit. I won't go into the whole kind of looking like digigrade legs and things yet.
Yeah.
But because I mean these, as you can see here, are all built on shoe bases. Some people don't build them on shoe bases, but this is the easiest way to do it.
It is, because you have a nice solid base to work
and
with.
you know that it's going to fit.
Yeah.
But
as well.
don't extend the foam so far because they will just feel like clown shoes. You will end up walking around like this most of the time because you can't walk properly in them.
And so, get your two, like, that's about half an inch thick foam, so like that. Two, and you're carving out, I've got an electric carving knife, you need one of these, it is the easiest thing to use, rather than scissoring it all the time, cutting your fingers so many times, just get an electric carving knife. Carve out the two like horseshoe bits, collapse them together with, fix them together with like hot glue, and then start carving away. This one here was like, I started carving out the toe shapes a little bit with the knife, just because I'm like quickly do it to see what shape I'm accumulating. This, I like the digigrade toes that have the two bumps in them, like the realistic toes. So I'm obviously going with that. Once you get to this sort of stage where you've got the general shape in mind, because it's really hard to get a general shape. You know what it looks like on 2D, but then it comes to like doing it and you're like, oh dear God. So then you go into it with scissors, like just finally chop away, and make sure you get a good crease between the toes, because fur likes to take all your detail carving and just wash it away.
Yeah, because you'll see on these ones, this is also when it comes down to, we'll talk about like furring heads, feet, everything like that later. But as you can see like here, obviously on both these, you can quite see the fine line that's in between each toe. You can see the nice line between where each toe, so it doesn't just look like one solid block.
And so you don't have to airbrush or paint in the lines because you can't see them.
But also say, and then it's, I say, we'll talk about when it comes to furring and stuff later. Exactly the same with toonie feet.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much, I mean, it does get the exact shape of things,
you can just do the curved toes, like the rounded little cute toes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Go to town with your foam work, because if you have a good foam base, your furring's going to go well.
Yeah.
It's just to give
and
you.
I'll explain padding and stuff and like digigrade and things. Right, so that's pretty much the feet. Easiest thing in the world to do.
Oh God.
Easiest things in the world. I can't now. Okay. Come in.
There's like 1,000 different patterns for 1,000 different tails.
Seriously, this is just a generic kind of wolf tail, even though probably a little bit longer than a wolf tail.
Yeah, if you want a bit longer, because you've got to remind yourself, do I want a full suit or do I want a half suit? Because some things are going to be bigger than, you know.
Yes, the problem is, the only problem that we find, well, I find with these, I think it's the same for tails, because the bigger they are, the heavier they're going to be. I mean, I'm sat here like this, and it's like, you know, I can feel it sat there. Oh wait,
you know, it's like dragging. You're sweating under
Oh yeah, well, actually I won't do it. This particular tail, we'll talk about your more exaggerated tail. This was just like a banana-shaped pattern. Literally, piece of paper, draw out the giant banana shape, down, make sure, okay, another thing we can't emphasize as I don't know this. Fur direction is so important. So when you're drawing on, really simple things that I learned from you to do is that when you get your fur, say like you've got like a big, where's your little example there? Fur like that, you can see the fur is going.
Gravity hang it down just to see which way.
Like that. So you're not going to do it like that and be like, okay, try and force it down. It just won't look. It'll be that way down. So you can see it all falls down, all flat. So if you had the big sheet of that, put it down, mark an arrow onto the back of it, which way your fur direction is going, because I've done it so many times, just doing it, and then it's like picking it up and like going like so on and realising that you know, I've got this bit that's going down, but I had one bit there that was coming back up, and things like that. I forgot what I was talking about.